Jump Force Season 3 may seem like a fantasy rather than reality at the moment, but I assure you, there's still hope. We've recently received Yoruichi roughly 2 weeks ago, and it seems like forever ago. I'm here to just reassure you guys that Jump Force is in a good spot right now. We received a huge gameplay patch that fixed a bunch of characters, and Nintendo Switch has received a much needed update that sped them up to the rest of the platforms. In this video, I will go over Jump Force Season 3 wishlist, but this time, I didn't choose the list. You did. Next. Hey yo guys, your favorite Kage, Enigma Kage, bringing you yet another video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you stick around, watch a few of my videos, and hey, maybe you'll subscribe today. Big shout out to you guys for getting the channel to 9K. I truly appreciate the community that we have built thus far. We are still striving for that amazing 10K milestone. I seriously cannot thank you guys enough. So check it. Jump Force Season 2 is coming to a closing come March 28th, because that's the leak date for Jojo Giovanna Early Access. So the next question comes to mind, will there be a Season 3? I think it's safe to say yes, because there's a lot of money sitting on the table and Bandai and Spike are just raking in the cash with just DLC characters alone. If history has shown us anything, an active player base will grant you extra post-launch support. So recently, for a week straight, I asked you guys specific characters from specific series whether you think he or she should get into Season 3 pass. The results from these 5 series were a mixed bag, but at the same time, it fits the mini pattern that Jump Force currently has. For those who don't know, Jump Force has a pattern on how these characters were chosen within the game. If you look at the roster, series with more than 4 characters have a protagonist, an antagonist, a deuteragonist, a mentor or female character, and a fan favorite character. Very much goes the same for the DLC passes as well. You got a retro character, a villain, a female, a mentor, and a fan favorite. The characters could be a mixture of two, such as Biscuit and Yoruichi, both being mentors and women. Spike Chunsoft has left us with a small gem of a pattern. So, let's just see which series we have received and see if the 6,331 votes that I've received have filled in those character patterns. Bandai Namco chose not to include Jump Force Big 3 in Season 2. However, they did make an effort to match Bleach with the Shonen Jump Big 3. Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball all have 7 reps each. I think that's a good number to lead those series on. Adding more would just either make people mad or just be kind of forced. The only way I see the Big 4 being in Season 3 is if they added Demon Slayer as the 5th DLC slot. Therefore, everyone would be happy. Anywhom, the list goes as follows: Jojo Bizarre Adventure, Black Clover, Saint Seiya, Dragon Quest, and Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fair to say that these series need another rep, and Jojo is here to sell the entire pass as a whole. The Jojo rep chosen by the community is Jolene Cujo. Yes, Jolene Cujo from Jojo Part 6 Stone Ocean. This pick isn't a bad move, and 1,500 people voted for this slot. The thing is, Jojo has an event scheduled April 4th that a lot of Jojo fans think this will be the anime announcement reveal for Part 6. If that's the case, what better way to introduce the pass via genre release trailer with Jolene as the headliner on April 1st. I think she fits the whole woman character role nicely, and anyone who's read Stone Ocean knows that people will fall in love with this character just like it did Giorno. Now, Diavolo is a choice as well. However, putting him in a pass separate from Giorno is just odd. Moving on to the Black Clover rep with 1,700 plus votes. Captain Yami was chosen over Noelle, but the comments got a bit spicy since I left Yuno off the list. Let's be honest, Yuno's Golden Dawn uniform has been added to the premium shop is a red flag. The same goes for Noelle's uniform. There is a loophole that they can go through, just like Spike Chunsoft did with Yoruichi wearing the 1,000-Year Blood War attire instead of the one that's already in the lobby shop. The Royal Knights attire is still an obvious choice and doesn't make Asta look outdated. However, the addition of Captain Yami is a much cleaner outlook since we have none of his stuff in the game. Adding him doesn't make the current Asta look outdated, and Spike Chunsoft will have no problem with yet another swordsman character, especially one with dark powers. Yu-Gi-Oh's obvious pick went to Merrick. I mean, a couple people fought for Katsuya or even Pegasus, but let's face it, Merrick completes the God Trio and would be an all-around interesting pick since Yugi's draw is magic, Kybus is trap, and Merrick would be Monster Effect. I actually have a moveset video for him. Definitely check out that video when you get a chance. Both Yugi and Kyber are pulled from the Battle City semifinals, and having either Joey or Merrick is acceptable. Merrick got the overwhelming deciding vote though. Moving on to the Dragon Quest vote. This one I believe was decided based on what people are currently seeing in the 2020 anime reboot rather than the Dragon Quest manga in general. Hyunko has received the majority vote over Pop. I honestly love Hyunko over Pop myself. However, Pop does get stronger throughout the series. An imagined hero from Smash Ultimate, but in Jump Force. Yikes. Anywho, Hyunko is another swordsman and have an amazing armor transformation, which would look amazing in Jump Force. His moveset would be drastically different from Dai, which I think they would still be able to complement each other during battle. I feel like this would be a sort of Deku Bakugo situation in Jump Force. And finally, the Saint Seiya pick. As most of you guys know, Hyoga and Shun were both originally scheduled to be on the base roster of Jump Force, but was sadly scrapped. I don't know what Bandai was thinking leaving them out. Those are two amazing characters. Spike Chonso was kind enough to at least give us the Aurora Thunder attack for our CAC, so it would be nice to actually get Hyoga's cloth in the premium shop someday. Anyway, the deciding vote surprised the heck out of me, and Poseidon won the votes. I know, putting him on the list is like putting Barris on the list, but he fits the criteria since Seiya is pulled from the Poseidon arc, and Shiru is a mixture of the Poseidon arc and Hades arc. I honestly thought Iki would win, but people obviously want to see something different, and I'm on board with that. Overall, if this is the season 3 lineup, Jolene, Captain Yami, Merrick, Hyunko, and Poseidon, I think it's all pretty well depending on who's the headliner, because the headliner is important, guys. You gotta know that somebody who hasn't seen Saint Seiya will not buy the pass because Poseidon's on the pass. Either Merrick or Jolene can sell the pass in general, but I don't know. Plugging in the pattern, we have a woman, a mentor, a retro character, a fan favorite, and a villain. Not bad. In the comment section below, what 5 characters would you like to see for season 3? Doesn't have to be the same series as I chose, but I would like to see your list anyway. As always, I'm Enigma, signing off. Peace, guys.